Hi everyone, this is Dr. Chetan Fadke. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about multivitamins or multivitamins, however you want to pronounce it. Potatoes, potatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. I call it vitamins. Some of you might call it vitamins, and that's all right. We all know what we mean. In my last talk, I talked about antioxidants and if we should take antioxidants. And the answer was probably not a good idea. Uh, some of the vitamins also act like antioxidants, but they are a separate category, so they deserve special mention here. All right, so where do we normally get our vitamins from? So vitamins are typically there in plants, any kind of plant food, be they vegetables, fruits, or whole grains. All right, barring one, which is vitamin B12, which is exclusively produced by bacteria. All right, we'll talk about that in a separate talk. And vitamin D, which is produced inside our body when we are exposed to ultraviolet B rays. All right, that and vitamin D and vitamin B12 we'll talk in a separate blog because they both deserve special attention. We don't get those from food, from plant food. We can get them from meat, uh, but the meat or animal-based products actually, in the first place, they don't produce vitamin B12. It comes from bacteria in the gut. Anyway, that's for a separate talk. So that's where we get our vitamins from, plant-based foods. Now, they are important. That's why they're called vital amines. Vital amines, vitamins. They're vital. They're very important for our proper functioning of different chemical processes in our body. Now, you know that there are vitamin deficiency related diseases. For example, if you don't have enough vitamin D, you can get weak bones and joints, also in a condition called rickets. Similarly, the vitamin A deficiency can cause problems with vision and so on. So we know that some of these deficiencies, but they're not, these diseases don't happen just because one particular vitamin is missing, unless there's a special case like the sailors in the past. The sailors had scurvy because they didn't have enough vitamin C. If they started to carry, if they had, oranges don't last very long. So if they're carrying potatoes, they would be all right because potatoes have vitamin C and vitamin A in them. So anyway, so by and large, people who don't get enough food to eat, like enough rice or enough wheat or enough potatoes or enough plants, enough vegetables and fruits, they will develop. So it's not really a isolated nutrient related problem. It's a problem of food availability. If people don't have enough food to eat, they're going to get vitamin deficiencies. But people who eat enough food, like you and I, we don't typically develop deficiencies of these deficiency related diseases because of lack of these vitamins in our diet. All right, so having said that, it's not really a problem, right? We have enough vitamins. So why is it that you keep hearing that you should take multivitamins, you should take this supplement, you should take that supplement? Why are companies making these products and selling them? Why are we asking our doctors if we should take those? And the answer is simple, really. I looked at one of the popular vitamin makers, and I looked at their website to try and understand what was their justification. Why were they selling those things? And they, in their about section in the page, they said that research studies have shown that deficiencies in vitamins can lead to chronic diseases like heart disease and cancers and diabetes and things like that. So I was like, let me look at the reference. And all they said was a JAMA study. JAMA is Journal of American Medical Association. A JAMA study in 2002 showed that taking vitamins is good for you. So I was like, okay, where do I find this study? There was no, there's no full description. There was no hyperlink, nothing. So then I Googled JAMA Network 2002 multivitamins, and I found that paper. So I read that paper, and it was really nice paper. It showed that there was indeed an association between levels of certain important vitamins in our blood and occurrence or prevalence of certain diseases. So if you're low in vitamins, if your if your blood levels are high in vitamins, you're likely to have low levels of diseases. So there was a relationship. The lower your vitamin levels, more diseases; higher your vitamin levels, less diseases. So the authors of that paper said that there's no data showing that vitamins help you in some of these diseases. So that data is not there, but seems like there is a relationship between the two. So it might be prudent for people who are likely to get these diseases to take these vitamins. So that's a reasonable justification. And but that was 2002, and this is 2016. So I said, let me go online and see what else has been done in the last 14, 15 odd years. So again, I Googled, I searched, I should say. I'm not here to promote any particular product. Uh, when I searched online, I found a very nice article. This was done in 2013. It was published in the Annals of Internal Medicine. And the title of this article was very catchy, actually. The title said, "Enough is enough. Stop wasting money on vitamin and mineral supplements." All right, so I didn't have to read any more further, but I continued to read anyway. This author said that there have been a number of studies since 2002, lot of systematic reviews, lot of randomized control trials, and they haven't shown any benefit of these vitamins on these diseases. So there's really no justification to waste money, because what happens is, if you take these multivitamins, what's happening to them? They're not being absorbed in the body. They're not. Who knows if they're being absorbed in the body? They're not helping you. That's what these studies are showing. They're not really helping you. You're probably excreting them. They're just wasted away. You're flushing them down the toilet. It's an expensive way of flushing down the toilet. These are expensive. These are not cheap. So that's what I found about multivitamins. There's no justification to eat them unless you have specific deficiencies, and then that those can be treated. But even the doctors that you see can also help you with level of food, the kind of food that you're eating. Maybe there's a problem with the food. I don't know. So coming back to the question, why was there a relationship, in the 2002 paper that I talked to you about, why is there a relationship between levels of vitamins and diseases? And that's something that we still need to keep in mind, that if it's not the multivitamins tablets, then what else can we help to increase our levels of vitamins? And I think for now, it's safest way to get them is by eating just whole foods. Just eat vegetables, cooked or raw. Eat fruits. Eat whole grains, and that's what that there's enough vitamins in them. If you have a combination of few, and beans. Don't forget beans and lentils and things like that. There's enough different types and variety of vitamins in these foods. So that's what I would do. All right, friends. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you found this information helpful. Bye.